Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be talking about 4x4 and more specifically I'll be asking questions about it because I'm at a point where I've kind of exhausted what I already know about the Yao method. Now I'm going to be asking this directed towards Jacob Hutnyk, who is a very fast 4x4 person and got some really good tutorials on tips and tricks and stuff like that on his YouTube page. I will be leaving all of his 4x4 Yao tips and tricks and stuff in the description below because really you guys should check him out. Like, it's really helped me a lot. Anyways, I have questions for Jacob. So hi Jacob. I have some questions on 4x4, the Yao method. Now in your tutorials or your tips and tricks and stuff, like I've mentioned to you in a comment, I believe, sometimes it's just a little too fast for me, and I understand it's because you're super fast. And I did take the time and broke them down and kind of learned what I need to from them anyways, but I do have some questions that I haven't found anywhere on YouTube really, and just to help me get faster a little bit, I think. So anyways, I want to go through some of these right now. All right, so the first question that I have that is probably pretty simple, or I'm just not seeing it at all, is I've done my two, I've done all my centers and my cross on the bottom. So then I slice over, I see blue and yellow. So I look, here's blue and yellow. Now I have, red and green. So I put this one in. Now I have orange and yellow. And so I'm looking around and I see that it's underneath my blue and yellow. And I can't take it out because that will actually, destroy my first set. So what I do is I usually slice back, bring it up, slice over, come here and sledgehammer it. And that brings it in. And then I can continue on with that one, right? Is that how you do it? Because I'm finding that it is, wasting a lot of time. So that's one of my questions. All right, another one of my questions is when you're doing edge pairing. All right, so I've done my cross, I've done my centers, I slice over, I'm looking for the yellow and orange. All right, the yellow and orange is here. So this I can insert very easily, cube rotate. Now I'm looking for the red and blue. So here it is here. Well, I'm not going to go like this because then it's in wrong, right? So in this case, do you cube rotate and put it in like that? Or do you stay here and sledgehammer it? Because then I'm set up over here for another sledgehammer. Do you sledgehammer a lot? Because I find that sometimes you do sledgehammer and then you have to cube rotate. Now, do you do that? Or, do you... you're over here, you've got this, let's just see if all right, so if you see this, but you already know it's there, are you just going to insert it that way and then do this? Can you, if you choose to, I don't even know if you're going to see this, but if you, if you choose to, or anybody else that's out there, make a video. Now YouTube's taken down the video responses, but you can send it to me in a private message, of course. But there's some things about edge pairing like that that I don't understand. Efficiency, like, okay, I understand that, but then we go here. Now you see, here's another one too, right? Like the yellow and green is here and I can see that. So would you go like this, then rotate and put it in this way? Or would you see that, go like this, push it back, and sledgehammer it? Or the other way, or whatever. You know what I mean? So, like, I just don't understand when you should and should not use sledgehammers. So if you could elaborate on that, that would be great. All right, another question I have is during the PLL parity stage. So you recognize you've got parity. Now, I remember you saying in one of your tutorials, if you have headlights and, a bar, you should always preserve that by doing the PLL algorithm this way. And so that's what I do. And of course, then you're set up with an easy J perm. But in some cases, such as this, where you've got no headlights anywhere and you've got these two bars around you, how do you determine which angle to do it best at? Because, I mean, maybe it's just lack of experience, but I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to end up with. So I see that I'll have a bar here. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? Like, so if I do it this way, this is my guess. Okay, so now I've got a Y perm, right? But how do you determine on those difficult cases that you don't have headlights and the bar where the bars are close to each other and stuff like that, which angle to do it at, or do you just do it and then kind of deal with it when you're done? Or, you know, do you look ahead far enough that you can kind of predict what's going to happen and, you know, already see, you know, where your colors are and what case you'll get by doing it at different angles? I mean, can you really look that far ahead while you're doing OLL, you know, and you just land on a PLL and there you go? Like, I'm not sure, maybe it's an experience thing. I just have to practice more and pay attention to those kind of things. But that's another one. And the final question that I have for you is the PLL parity case. You know, the algorithm that goes, you know. Now you do this extremely fast. You know, just so everybody knows, when Jacob does this, it's like really fast. Like, I think he did it in like 1 second or something like that. You know, and when I do it, I just can't do it. I don't know why. Is there a certain specific angle you hold your puzzle at so your layers aren't locking up? Because this is constant modded, and I don't really get those lockups very often, but I still do sometimes. And it's just really awkward to do that. Like, is there anything that you can say that makes it a lot easier? Any kind of trick that you've learned at one day, you're like, okay, well, I'm going to do it that way, and it makes it a lot easier. Does it have a tension thing? Is it a lubing thing? Like, I just can't get it because I can see that it is way, way faster than doing that. A little bit of a corner spin there, you know? So anyways, guys, I know it's a bit of a boring video. It's just kind of questions. I feel free, you know, feel free to any of you to answer these questions as well, like, or make video responses and send them to me in PMs or something like that, because I want to get faster at this and I'm trying to find these answers and I can't do it in YouTube videos. So if any of you guys know or have the ability, you know, just, you know, to help out, that'd be great. And not only that, but then other people can see it too. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you on my next video.